You know something, gung-ho. I know you want to party with a brother, but Billy D lives by two rules. Number one, always drink that smooth Colt 45. And because you never know what might happen with the ladies, rule number two is always come prepared. Ooh, I agree, Billy D. That's why whenever I go out, I always carry my nice wig with the silk in it. So what do you say? You want to rock this here wig off me? Now you see, remember rule number two, always come prepared. And this time, I'm prepared with something that might be on brand. Attack of the Clones. Oh my, you didn't tell me you had a twin. Who? Tonight, you gonna be my gung-ho. See that, brother? Always come prepared. Now let's hurry up and go grab a Colt 45 and get out of here. Because I think that clone's gonna melt in about 3 minutes. Show you ride. Man, oh man. Alright. Another day, another G.I. Joe review. You know, I wasn't going to get this guy. I had no intention of getting this guy. I liked the original Gung-Ho. I know a lot of people had mixed feelings about it. I really liked that Gung-Ho. So when they revealed this one in the Walmart retro card, I was like, man, I could do without it. I don't really care for it. Whatever. And then I noticed as I looked at my collection, it was starting to gear more and more towards the old 80s cartoon. And it's starting to evolve that way. And even the drops that are coming out from Hasbro now, they're slowly evolving that way. So it was like, I was getting kind of mad that I missed out on this. Then all of a sudden, I happened to go on the Walmart app, and sure enough, this guy was available. Not only was he available, but he was available for the exact regular price, the $23. And I was like, yep, gotta get it. gotta get it. And he ended up showing up in his full retro glory. And man, oh man, despite it being in a box, I gotta say, Walmart, whew, man, I saw pictures online about how these retro card backs were coming out, and man, you guys are nothing if not consistent, because this shit looked like a Tiger-ator. Like, it's all dented up. I got some of the dents out. Like, it was all bent to hell. It was, oh my goodness, this thing's a hot mess. It's like, who packed this thing? Like, literally, all you had to do was make the box, like, find a box that's like half an inch bigger. With, like, they literally packed it in the box with the little paper wrapping around it to try to protect it, and the box is too small. All they had to do was find a box a 1/4 inch wider, a 1/4 inch longer, and slap that bad boy in there. Just drop it in there, and it would have been perfectly fine. But no, the brain surgeons over at Walmart decided to do that. So, well, is what it is. I'm able to salvage the retro card back for the most part. Now, the one cool thing about this is that I actually could see what's in the package. So let's crack this sucker open. First things first, the accessories. Once again, on brand. Not too much of a difference in my mind. I mean, it's a backpack I'm not going to use. The knife will be there. The gun will be there. The shotgun will be there. I may or may not use the stand. I honestly, there's nothing here overly exciting. Nothing to really write home about. But something to write home about, the actual figure itself. And honestly, this is where this guy shines compared to the previous version. There's so much retooling and so much minute differences between this one and the original that it feels like a different figure. I give them that. Whereas the Destro, even the Storm Shadow had the different hands basically. But I mean, they didn't do enough to me to justify buying another version of a figure I just bought. It just didn't make sense to me. This guy, on the other hand, they did so much to make this guy, to me, he basically presents as a totally different figure. If you didn't have the original Gung-Ho and you got this guy and then you saw the old Gung-Ho, you'd be like, it looks like a totally different figure. And it does. It really does. He really gives off that first guy your mom dates after she gets a divorce vibe. Like, he really nails it. he totally is on par. Like, he's on brand. So kudos to the G.I. Joe team for making this feel like it's a totally different experience. And it really feels like that. But what isn't a totally different experience is the posing, because this guy does not feel like a larger figure. He doesn't he has all the agility of an import figure. He has all the posing that you come to expect from G.I. Joe Classified. Picture this. Picture Shaq. If Shaq didn't just jump around doing Shaq Fu, quote unquote. Remember Shaq Fu when he thought he was a karate expert and stuff like that? There was like that brief period where he thought he can like beat people up with karate and stuff. Yeah, if he didn't do that and actually had the like agility and discipline of like Bruce Lee or Muhammad Ali, that agility, that ability to move around and like, you know, overwhelm opponents with the speed and everything, that's what this Gung-Ho feels like. It just feels like a much grander experience than a lot of other big characters that you get from other franchises. He's bulky, sure, but he's agile, and he's like he's like Shaq in his like Orlando Magic days, like the first year of the Laker days, like, you know, just moving around the court, just flowing around the court. That's how he feels in hand. You could just do so much with this guy. Now, for the only comparison that really matters, it's him in the original release of Gung-Ho. And I mean, like I said, there's so much difference between these two, so much nuance between these two, including the face sculpt. It just looks like a totally different figure, and it feels like a totally different experience. And that's what a retool should be. This is exactly what I expect from a retool. When someone tells me a retool, I want something like this, where it feels like a totally different experience, even though it's the same exact character. And they nailed it with this. This is perfectly well done. Perfectly well done. Hats off to them. But yeah, now it's your turn. Tell me what you think. Do you have this guy? Did you pick up this guy? Were you pondering getting this guy? Do you even care about getting the newer version of Gung-Ho like I was feeling previously? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any deals on figs, any pre-orders, or any restocks that I come across while browsing the World Wide Web. I'll also leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description is my Amazon affiliate link. It's pretty awesome. All you have to do is click on the link and buy away, and Amazon will pay me a small commission for everything you purchase. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it's a great way to support the channel. And if you've done it in the past, or if you're going to do it in the future, much appreciated as always. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good, and it's the Drunken Prime cracking open another beer and signing off.